Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of my Tektopia series with me, Galactic E Gamer. This episode, as I promised in the last episode, we are going to be doing the carnivores. And if we just step back a second, I have completed the lab, which is my base for this project. Now, I have already shown you guys this side with the culture vats and the analyzers, which helps us to bring our creatures to life, and I've completed this half where it's only sifters. So if we have a ton of sand to put through, or gravel, this is the side to do it in, and then we get the drops to come out on this side and over here, which we've already got a little bit. Actually, that's not even true. Those are from here, because this is overloaded. So, I've done a lot of work finishing the lab, because last episode we had it about half done, so it was about there and there, so I completed the back side there. And we also made some really good progress to get some dinosaurs into play. And if you guys did not see the last episode, I would highly recommend you guys check that out, as we did all of this work making this beautiful enclosure for our herbivores. Basically the ones that just eat plants. So we have 6 dinosaurs, and we have 2 of 3 different types. So I completely forget what 2 out of the 3 are, but I do know that these guys right down here are ankylosauruses, and they sound devastating. And also there's that music again, which we had a little bit of problem with in the last episode. So a Parasauropolis and I think this is an Allosaurus? Nope, Diplodocus. Okay. I'm gonna get these guys so mixed up with the ones that we're gonna be doing today, but the Dinopedia does definitely help to distinguish who is who. So 6 dinosaurs are what we started with, and I'm going to be adding a lot more herbivores once I find them in my chest, because I gotta sort through them and find which ones are actually herbivores, because I made a mistake beginning of last episode, and I created dinosaurs that were carnivores. So note for self is just to make sure you check the types before actually putting them in. So if I can land on the glass here, oh shoot, we can kind of just take a quick study plan of what is in this episode. So herbivores are in this enclosure. It is completely sealed off, that way they can't get out, and it keeps me from getting eaten by them or attacked or them escaping and whatnot. Now that is going to be really, really important when it comes to the carnivores, which are going to be in this park over on this side. So opposite to the herbivores, that way we keep them separate so the herbivores don't end up getting eaten. So I have made the carnivore enclosure a little bit smaller than the herbivore one, and that is just so I can actually monitor everybody from the balcony down below. And I'm also probably going to have to put artificial barriers between certain sections, because the carnivores have a higher chance of actually eating each other and fighting, and we do not want any of them fighting because they are extremely hard to replace, because some of those genetic pieces are really, really rare. So anyway, we're gonna put some artificial barriers, probably like trees, shrubs, in solid lines. That way it keeps the dinosaurs separate, and it does not look artificial, because I really, really don't want to have to use iron bars or stone cliffs to separate them. I kind of want to keep everybody looking like they're in the same area, but separated. So that is the plan for the carnivores, and then if I come back up here, we still have 2 sections to go around this circle. So this far side over here, the plan is today to get some water mammals ready to go, So we are going to be placing them in and hoping that they survive. We're also going to have to flood this. And it's not going to be very deep. We're going to have some islands and probably some more of these paraphernalia trees, or I call them palm trees, just sprouting off and on throughout the area, just to make it look more like a Caribbean, shallow water, very warm area. Now this side we're going to have to completely encase and have a lower ceiling, as this far side over here, once I get the stone wall in on the far side, it'll be easier to see. But that is going to be where we have our flying dinosaurs, which are going to be terrifying because they can fly and they can lift mammals, especially if they get into the center here. They can lift these guys and eat them. So we got to be very, very careful with how we go about them, as they are the most mobile out of the three, because at least these ones can be contained. So taking out the dig site, tent, trees, water, and doing a little bit of leveling. I'm going to leave a majority of the sand in the desert just because I did a lot of terraforming on this side, and it's just, I think it'll look better if we give it a little bit more of a natural feel. Of course, we're also going to have to get rid of the village. So ready? 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Alright, so I have lots of eggs and embryo sacs for all of the organisms that we are going to be placing in our habitats. I also ran some insects and some Ice Age era animals, which were gotten from the frozen ore found deep underground that I showed you guys in the last episode. But I don't have a habitat yet for the Ice Age, so those will have to be postponed to another episode. But I'm thinking that the insects can go in these 4 areas inside the circle. But right now, let's put in lots more herbivores, as we only really have 5, I think. Yeah, 6. 6. We put them in... Oh, last episode was the episode before that. I am drawing a blank. It's been so long since I was last in, because there's a large gap between episodes. So I want to put in some more herbivores just to spice up the area. So I have a lot of different types here. My favorites are the Ankylosaurus, the Paraophilus, just plenty to go. Basically, you need to heat these guys up. As I didn't really show the birthing process in the last episode, so hopefully these guys all work out. Warm, excellent. So progress bar is heating up. Oh, gotta get closer. 9. Okay, perfect. So they gotta stay warm. So 1 torch for 4. Probably. I think's the best bet. That way I can limit the torch spamming that has to go on. And I want to put some closer to the viewing light, as we'll be able to see them from the viewing area. Because the ones way over there can't really be seen. So I'm just going to test if I can actually put 6. Are you going to be warm? Excellent. Okay. So as long as they're near a lamp or a torch, they should be good. Triceratops and old more Diplodocus. So let's see if we can get 9 in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I guess 8, because you have to have space for the torch. That makes sense. Sometimes I don't get the math correct. That's okay. So, let's place down as many as I have here. So, all of those for this herbivore section, and then we'll move on to carnivores, and then on to the aquatic bits, which are actually going to be harder to do, but I'll get into those in a minute. Alright, so, I actually made a mistake with one of those dinosaur types. The Allosaurus is not a herbivore. So he ended up killing, I think, 3 or 4 of the dinosaurs. And out of that, I ended up getting a spawn egg for the Paracephalus. So we could actually put in a mob spawner cage and put our spawn egg in to get a repeated spawning of that same type. I'm not sure. There are roughly 20-some dinosaurs now, all in baby stage. So you can barely see them among the grass. But they will eventually grow up, so I'm not worried. And depending on how well it looks from the viewing area, like how many you can see, then I think we'll decide on what to do with the spawn egg. I might just place it down and just get an extra bonus, but there are a lot of little dinosaurs that need to grow up. So we can start with some velociraptors. If they start killing each other, I might just leave them actually, because I really do not care. I've got plenty of velociraptors. So, flat space, 1 torch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can start putting in the rest. So 7, 8, that actually turned out perfect. So those are going to all load, and then we need to find these guys. These ones are all carnivores. I have a lot of carnivores. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's get in a bunch here, and we will just randomize the playing field. And I'll get all these down, and then we'll see if I made any mistakes. Alright, so the velociraptors have hatched, and the eggs on the other side should start to rock. But there are a lot of velociraptors. I'm actually not sure if that one is... Who are you? Okay, he's an omnivore. That kind of works. I know these guys are velociraptors, so meat. Yep. Velociraptors. You are... Yeah, okay, omnivore. Okay. What are you? I just don't want to make the same mistake that I made with the herbivores. Who are you guys? Uh-oh. Whoops. That was a mistake. Alright, so before I was explaining about the aquatic organisms that were going to go in here, and I said that they would be harder to spawn in. The reason for that is because you need carriers for the embryos to bring them to term. So, I tried it with the camels and the one horse. The camels, since they're a modded mob, they did not accept it. And the horse was only one horse, and that would not have worked for the amount that I need. So, I wrangled up some cattle from over in the library, because I still have a bunch. And we are going to make this work. So, proof of concept. Let's see if this works. So if I... Hello? Can I just place these then? I am not sure why I thought I needed cows for this. As you can see, I have done no research with this mod whatsoever, and I'm literally just playing this as I see it. So, for some reason, I thought I needed to have cattle. I guess, I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently you just can place these things just like all of the others. So, we have one in. So, 2, 3, 4. And I have no idea what to expect. So, I'm hoping that all of these are in fact... Oh, please. That was quick. Hopefully... Whoa! Okay, that guy's violent. Very violent. Okay. May have been a mistake. Whoa! Okay, that is scary. How's that guy doing? Where are you going? Holy smokes, that guy's fast. Okay. I have a few that I can put in, but I'm almost a little too scared to put these in. Okay, that's the Mosasaurus. Okay, what about that guy? Whoa. That guy's going after the bunny, isn't he? Yep, okay. So, bunnies are definitely not safe. I have a bunch of eggs, but I have no idea. Okay, alligator, sturgeon. I really should be looking these things up before I place them, but what the heck. Crocodiles. Yeah, they're not going to live long. I was trying to avoid this mess, but apparently it's just going to happen. Just cause. The aquatic section is now done, I think. That guy looks like he's trying to take a bite out of me. And they will eventually expand over to the other sides, and the rabbits and cows can stay on the land. Alright, last up is the flying ones, which at the moment are all in here. So, we have plenty of pterodons and Compsognathus. Yeah, I hate the pronunciation, but that's okay. So, I have added jungle trees to keep with the warm Jurassic feel. I did end up putting in the T-Rex, so we have 2 T-Rexes, and hopefully they don't absolutely murder everything. But we can get down in here I was thinking to put some trees in, just to make it look a little bit more realistic to where flying reptiles would be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that one, and then we still have more, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last ones can go in here, so 1 and 2 more, so that is a total of 8, 8, 3, so 19 flying reptiles, so they should be good. Just check here. Yep, 7%. These guys are so tiny. 22%. So I guess we can wait around just a little bit and see them hatch. They have started to rock. Okay, so this set is good, and those ones over there are rocking, and boom, there we go. Are you serious? Wait. These don't fly? Did I mess up for the 3rd time in a row? Okay, these ones fly. Okay. These are carnivores. Oh my goodness. I can't get them right today. Timid. Hopefully that means that they don't eat others and can live on their own. Timid. Okay. I was not expecting that at all. But, that was actually kind of a major disappointment. These guys are just immediately going to rest. I thought they were big birds. What? You can pretty much see how they fly. They just grew up a few seconds ago. Oh. And this guy should not escape. Big emphasis on should. I'm not sure. Flight distance, I've limited it to 90, but we will see. If they start getting out, then I'll have to round them up. But I did do a check through all my chests, and these are the only flying ones that I could find. So as far as I'm concerned, this section is done. So the other ones will grow up, and then they should be able to fly. But that guy, please don't land. What's your max height? What are you flying at? Okay, if these guys get above, then it's going to be a problem. But I think they should be good. Yeah, we should be good. I'm okay with it. Wow, we did a lot in one episode. Oh, all the herbivores grew up. That is awesome. These guys are definitely the most peaceful out of the others. Wow. Easy, man. No need to scream. Let's just see this from the other side. Oh yeah. This is cool. This is so awesome. I am so satisfied with this episode so far. That's where we're going to leave this episode off. So if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, as I will be releasing yet another video of my Tektopia series sometime in the future, where we will hopefully be getting to the other half of this mod. That's right, we've only been touching half of the mod so far, and I'm so excited to get to the other half, because I hear there's a boss fight. Anyway, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.